What?
How am I supposed to do that? Can I save that?
Shit's funny, isn't it?
If I save the image, will it save as a GIF? I guess it will. Let's go. That is awesome.
That is funny as hell. Alright, so the cool thing about this giveaway thing is it pulls up a list of all the viewers as well as all the moderators, so I can take all of us out of it, and I can go through, and anyone who's in the chat that can't win, I can remove them from it, and then roll the dice and see who it picks.
Okie dokie. What are you laughing at?
Ashley in the chat. That's funny.
Yeah, I did that myself. No big deal. White boy got rhythm. Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. Crank did spell your Twitter wrong.
What is it? I can't see it.
He did the P3HT instead of PH3T.
That guy.
Dude, he was fucking doing it at 3 a.m. I mean, that's funny as hell though, because there were 3 mistakes that he made.
It's right on the it's right on the left.
Yeah. Just brain farts, bro.
Yeah, I guess he was just typing too fast.
The turkey's too much. I like it.
I gotta add it into the show overlay too when we get there. Just have a giant turkey over the whole overlay. How about that? There we go. Giant turkey! Yeah, our colors and everything actually go with the turkey theme also, for the Thanksgiving
Right.
Day.
Yes, the turkey is extremely happy tonight.
Turkey, 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 turkey.
Yeah, so what rank are you right now, Jared?
Solo, I'm Master rank 4, and then as a team with Rambo, we're Master, but I don't know what we're ranked yet.
Nice.
We were like 31st or something when we stopped.
So you got Rambo carrying you up there?
Dude, I do some work myself, man. I'm pretty freaking good at this game.
Yeah. I just need to find a gun I actually like using.
Waiting for it to click over to 8. There we go. Let's go. Let's get it cracked. Alright, what is up, ranters, and welcome to the Weekly Rant, of course. We're here at you on a Wednesday night. Wasn't planning on doing this tonight, but earlier today, I got a tweet from a good friend of the show, Ego the Icon. Many of you know him. And he said him, Karma, and Twiz, they want to rant. They want to have a show tonight. They got something to talk about. I have no idea what it is. I did not ask him about it. I know he's waiting to jump in here. I'm going to give him a call in here. Someone else in here can give him a call. I honestly have no idea what they want to talk about. I know a lot of shit went down last night with Rambo getting dropped from OpTic and all that, but that's understandable. I mean, he can't play in Frag Cup 4. Everybody knew OpTic was going to have to pick up a player. It was just unclear on whether or not that player would be sticking with them after Frag Cup or they'd bring Rambo back, but I guess we found out last night that I think Rambo's still pubbing. We found out last night that Nadeshot will be with them after Frag Cup 4. There's no reason to be hating on OpTic or Nadeshot or anybody. I mean,
It's a business move, man.
Yeah, it's
a business move.
Rambo couldn't play. I mean, it is what it is. Rambo's a great player. He'll have plenty of opportunities coming his way after Fred Cup 4. So, I mean, shit happens. I mean, Rambo said it himself yesterday on stream. Shit happens. It's just nothing you can do about it. So, Ego, what exactly did you...
Controllers.
Listen to him talking in the
Uh-oh.
background.
Oh, what's he doing? He's using his brain right now, people. Everyone be quiet.
Nope.
No,
he's not.
no,
Come
he's
on now.
not. No, never mind. I don't know what he's doing. Hold on, I gotta add this turkey. We gotta have the turkey in this one too.
Honorary member of the show.
The turkey?
Yeah, put it over the logo.
Or you start playing Switch controllers.
Ego!
Carlo. Yeah. What are you doing? You wanna play?
Let's go.
Above
it's
you.
Turkey time. Alright, I don't know what Ego's doing. I know he's trying to get Mike set up because he has everyone at his house. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Ego!
Or Karma, the weed makes him sleepy.
Do you hear
I
that?
don't even think he can hear us right
I don't
now.
even think
Paul.
he can hear us. But, I mean, we know your guys' opinions on the OpTic.
Why?
It was all over Twitter last night. It was some crazy shit happening.
Why are you so tired? You just woke up
Yo,
like 4
Ego.
hours ago. What's up?
There
Now
we
we have-
go. What's up, man? What'd you want to have this rant tonight about? I don't even know. You just hit me up
Hey,
on
is my
Twitter.
microphone working? I don't know, because
Yeah.
you were planning on doing it on Thanksgiving, and
No, I wasn't. I wasn't planning on having a
well-
show at all.
oh, well, then you gotta have it every week, dude. It's the Weekly Rant.
Dude, it was gonna be Saturday probably.
Oh, well, I don't know. We were bored, chilling. There's always stuff to rant about.
Well, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
rant.
yeah,
Where's
what's-
Quiz
what's-
and Karma
what's-
and everybody?
What
at?
has you upset right now?
Karma's right here. I'm not even upset about anything. I just thought it'd be good. We could get. We'll bring Rambo on. We'll talk about Rambo, and we'll. Oh yeah, and Twiz just went home. He's gonna get on too, and then we'll talk. Rambo's gonna commentate Frag Cup.
Is he
How
really?
about that?
You weren't trolling me at all? That's like the truth.
No, yeah, that's the truth.
Oh, I thought you were trolling me. I was like, okay. So Rambo's gonna be commentating Frag Cup 4.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's-
be.
that's
It'll
gonna
be
be
mixed up. I think I'm at. One day it'll be him and Golden Boy. One day it'll be him and Revan. I'm not sure which day. It's gonna be which yet though.
That ought to be interesting.
Nice.
So what are your thoughts on the OpTic move since we're waiting on people to get on?
I don't know. It was weird, surprising. It was odd. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't see it coming at all.
Well, I mean, what did you find? I mean, we had to know that they had to pick someone up for Frag Cup 4, obviously. But was it surprising to you that they're keeping him after Frag Cup 4?
Yeah, that was crazy. It was fun. It was almost ironic and funny. Are we live right now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
So, like, earlier in the day, actually, I guess I could say this now because it doesn't really matter, but Twiz was at my house, we're hanging out, and Karma kind of made a joke like, oh, you should try and play with OpTic for Frag Cup 4. And he's like, haha, he's like, if it was not just for one tournament, then, heck, fuck yeah. And then, like, probably an hour later, Twiz goes home, and Nate Shot sketches on him to join OpTic. It was just really, really ironic.
Well, the only thing that I can see that was wrong with the situation was that they didn't let any of the stakeholders in the situation know what was going on. Like, it just all of a sudden on Twitter, this is happening, that's happening, everybody else just...
I didn't really even see it on Twitter. What were we doing? I don't remember where. Oh, we were actually... Yeah, I actually had just started that we were playing Quantic in the show match yesterday at MLG. But the first map was like about to start, and Aches randomly said it, and I was like, "Wow, that's
yeah,
was
it is.
just kinda out of nowhere.
I think it should have been handled behind closed doors a little better. Like they should have let all the parties know what's going on.
Oh, wait, who
before-
did like Skunk, Merc, and Big T even know about it, or?
Well, Scump's the one that tweeted out that Nade Shot will be staying with us after Frag Cup 4, so apparently they knew, but Rambo knew nothing about it. And I know Twiz and the guys on OpTic Nation knew nothing about Nade Shot
Yeah.
leaving, so they could have at least let everybody know what was going on before it was posted on Twitter, because all that does is just anger people, which is understandable. It's totally understandable to be angry at that, because you had no idea what was going on, and then over a Twitter post you have to find out. You can't even find out from the person himself. and I thought that was very poorly handled, in my opinion. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
a lot of
crazy. A lot of situations seem to end up working out like that. I
yeah.
know, like Breezy was a little pissed off when Embos and Lynx left because of the way they handled it. But at times, it's just like you almost kind of panic because you don't really know how to handle it. Like our decision, for example, was at like 2 a.m. and like they texted him, but he was sleeping, and they kind of saw it like midway.
Yeah. Aches in here asking what was Ego's announcement.
I didn't really. I kind of made the announcement, but I kind of went away from Rambo. I didn't really realize we were that we were live yet.
Oh, a little premature announcement there. Oh.
So
Sorry,
Yeah,
you
we're
have
gonna.
you have an opportunity to do it again.
Yeah, we're gonna. A lot of people probably didn't hear it, but we are gonna get Rambo in here. I don't know if anyone's over on his stream right now. Can see if he's still pubbing. Tell that dude. Go visit his stream. Be like, yo, get on the rant. It's rant time. Let's
Yeah,
go.
he's talking to us in Skype right now, so he's on the way.
All right.
Yeah, so Paul, before we get Rambo in here and everything, let's talk about the rules for Frag Cup a little bit. What went into the decision making on what rules you put in place?
it was kind of a weird
If you're
situation.
there.
Can you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah.
We got Rambo in here now, people.
Can you guys
What's up?
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Because he was like, if I was there and I was talking, I don't know, my
I just joined. My bad.
connection is awful.
What's going on?
Rule set for Frag Cup was it was probably the biggest pain in the ass yet, and I've dealt with a lot of big pains in the asses. I mean, I've known Aches for like 5 years, so that's, you could think probably like at least once every other month I've dealt with him being a pain in the ass over something, but this is definitely the biggest thing. And a lot of people think me and Aches hate each other. We've been friends for so long, and like we argue, and I mean, everybody, if you have a brother or sister, I'm sure you argue with them also. Like there's not really anyone I hate in this community. The only people I hate are anyone who's fake and pretends to be pro and they're not, or just sits there and
So
does
you
something
hate the Hex for being a top manager.
Yeah, I hate X for pretending to be a top AM. No, just the people who, like, give us a bet, pretend to be pro gamers when they just host boot people or run around with XXMLG in their name. I don't even hate them. I just like, despise the stupid shit they do. Like, I just wish it was different. But I don't hate anyone. I'm pretty friendly with everybody. But yeah, it was a pain in the ass decision. Me and Fwiz actually bumped heads here and there on it because there was just certain things that went back and forth. I basically sent in a request of like what I thought the rules should be based on getting other people's opinions and based on everything I said or everything I saw people saying to me and just my overall feel on it. And his response kind of made me mad. It was just like he kind of had his own idea also, but like he had good reason for it. But it was just some miscommunication where like he basically was like, well, UAV Ghost and counter UAV are gonna need to be removed, and like he didn't really tell me about. I was like, well, why? Like, why are we pushing it? Like, why are we gonna remove it? Like, he should have included that there was a glitch from the beginning. Like, it would just made it a lot more made a lot more sense to me. But then once he said that, I understood.
He told me a little bit about the glitch yesterday, and I can completely understand why it's taken out now.
Can you not see it in theater mode you go in after?
You can see it in theater mode. It just I don't really want to throw all that work on. Like my support staff already does so much work and gets bombarded by idiots disputing and cheating. Like I don't want to have to make them do that for anyone who wants to accuse somebody of that. And to be honest, like I get it, it does counter itself out, and it's not. People made way too big of a deal of it. To me, it was like it counters itself out. If you don't want to use it, you're at your own loss. But it really wasn't a big deal. People, if you have to actually move it, Ghost, which is actually what I really liked about it. It basically was like, even though you can't be seen on the UAV, if you have Ghost on, you at least still had the move, which I felt like did improve the pace of the game. But I do like that it opens up room to use more things. Like I said to Aches the other day on Twitter, if it was up to me, we'd be using like pick 12 with nothing banned, because then you really actually could have customization to your class and be able to counter everything else. But the only difference in what I submitted to Fwiz and what we ended up going with was that I wasn't for banning Betties, but I wanted to ban C4, and I wanted to ban hunter killers because I just thought they were such a nuisance, and
Dude, I love those things.
And
Those
Flatjack
things are
doesn't
gay.
catch you about them, and they're I don't know. It's
I got
like
hit by a C4 earlier. I didn't die, so I don't know. It probably if it's like right on you, but then again, if you get
Yeah,
stuck by a
it's-
grenade and you
it
have Flatjack,
seems-
it kills you. So,
Yeah, it seems like the
I just hate when people
C4s.
just run around and throw it. Like it's
yeah,
just
I guess
it seems like the C4s have a little bit of a different blast radius in this
they
game.
might be a bit
Like
stronger.
it's not as big.
yeah. And so basically, I wanted we disagreed on two things. I wanted C4 and hunter killer banned, and he wanted shock charges and Betties banned, and we went with his two things in that. 'Cause, I don't know, they're kind of similar. It doesn't really matter. I don't think. I've always said the reason I've stood where I stand on this is, to me, the rules don't really matter. Like, those things are just so small that they don't really affect as much as people complain about. To me, I just want everyone to be on the same page. I want to change the game as little as possible. And well, obviously, like, people are always like, "Oh, you must not like competitive." I'm all for anything that if it takes away from the competitive aspect, I'm always for banning it. But
Well, I mean, like just now in the chat, Pat's like, "Hey, I like the rules the way they are right now, and they should leave them like this all year, and then change up some maps and game types." Even for him to go from being completely against all this shit to kind of meeting in the middle, that's kind of a big deal, you know.
I was
I'm
like,
sure a
I
lot
was
more
actually
people-
watching. I was watching their scrims yesterday, and like, there's really not that much kill streaks or score streaks involved. To be honest, it's really not like.
what you wanted
There's
to
a-
watch when they played us.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that actually. No, I was watching when they're.
on the MLG stream, and
Oh, did they?
there wasn't really many kill streaks. And to be honest, I thought they played awesome. Fears probably I'd say Fears is probably the second best player I've seen play this game so far. Even though
Yeah,
he's
this all is pretty
kill horror and
solid.
plays like Fears.
TP. I was watching TP stream, and he's pretty amazing this game today. It should be a really strong team going in.
Yeah, and I was really impressed with Criminal too. I'd say right now, just individually skilled players from what I've seen, just playing against people myself, I'd say it's like John. John.
You see my chicken scratch right there? Check that out.
I don't even know what just happened.
People
wrote
kept
Rambo.
asking. Yeah, people
Where's
keep
Rambo?
asking who he is, so I did some chicken scratch real quick.
Nice.
It's funny, but
You should have done it a different color so it stands out a little more.
That's too.
yeah, I still feel like I still feel like the hunter killer is a problem in my opinion. Just something that's really random.
I mean,
Obviously,
it's
just toss it to
possible
someone's
to
face is
evade
good.
it though.
It is,
No,
is random, yeah, but it's really hard to tell like where the hell it's going,
Yeah.
and like by the time it's actually coming for you, you're like
Yeah,
you're
no,
dead.
you can't. Yeah, you have to be lucky near a wall and it hits a wall. Like I've avoided it, but it's like wanting to avoid it is one thing, and then actually avoiding it on like by your movement and skill is like completely different. Like it's
Yeah,
really
I've
not.
actually gotten really lucky to avoid it a couple times, like by accident, just like going around a corner. I didn't even realize it was coming. It was just so happened that I'm turning a corner as it was like beep, and I was about to die. Like I just was luckily turning a corner, but it's really hard to actually avoid on your own compared to like a Betty. You actually can hear the sound and crouch, and then like it doesn't touch you. Like
Yeah.
that's
And Jeff says Rambo used Betty. He's just mad. We actually I played League against Jeff a few games our game today, and we destroyed him. It was a valiant effort by you, Jeff, but I'm sorry to say you need to work on your game, bro. Maybe haven't done
Oh,
that.
damn.
Yo, this is why he throws the tournaments and doesn't participate. In them.
Yo, these tweets to the Weekly Rant are getting out of hand.
Yeah, they are.
Uh,
Okay, well, we talked about a little bit about Frag Cup and everything, but I'm sure there's a lot of people here that want to talk about you and your situation, Ray.
One more thing about Frack Up. Last thing was
yeah. Let's talk about
Okay, okay.
Go ahead about the main part
I
of
will
why
be involved in
it wasn't.
Frack Up. I won't be. Obviously, I can't play, but I will be shoutcasting with most likely Revan or Golden Boy this weekend. So, for those who still love me and want to hear my voice, they'll be able to hear my voice over the stream on Ego Stream all day.
Yo, all I gotta say is that you're gonna have to slow your voice down.
No, I won't be doing the the play by play. I'll be doing like I'll be the smart guy in there.
You'll be the strategist,
That's what I was about to
You'll
say.
be the
Be the smart advanced thing.
the guy
the
that's
analyst.
smart. Gotcha.
There you go. I'll be the guy who teaches the viewers how it goes.
How
And,
it goes,
yeah.
viewers. So over here on B bomb site. Okay.
Mainly what happened with OpTic. Obviously, I'm sure people want to talk about that. Sadly, even though it's like fucking pointless at this point.
Right.
Mainly, a lot of people are asking questions. So first of all, Hex did everything he could to try and get me to play. Like I said in my video, Hector was almost willing to like buy me a flight to come to his place and just stay until like for that tournament and just play there. If it was really about where I was playing from, but it was really where I was resided from, and I would have needed to like show proof of residence, which obviously in a week times is pretty difficult. So at that point, it was kind of impossible for me to play in that tournament. So they pretty much had two choices at that point. They had the way they saw it is like not play at all or play with another pro. But I mean, in my opinion, they could have just played with like an amateur or something, or I'm sure there's a lot of like decent players that do not have teams right now. So I mean, obviously it would have been like really hindered their chances at winning Frac Cup 4, but like that would have kept me on the team at that point. So mainly that's the way I felt about it. But the way they felt about it was get someone to sketch, and obviously if they're gonna they're right, like who would sketch for one tournament at that point? So they got, I mean, at the end of the day, they got Nate Shot to sketch from his team, and it is what it is. Obviously, they wouldn't just tell Nate Shot just sketch for your team for one tournament, and then you go back to your team after that. It just wouldn't work that way. So
I don't know. I kind of feel bad for like Clayster and Twiz and Crump.
oh yeah,
and
it sucks for them. I mean, it sucks for them as much as it sucks for me. I mean, that's the only bad part is the fact that I've been playing with these dudes for like 8-9 months, and it's just kind of thrown away because of where I was born, almost.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been also, to clear up some talk, a lot of people have been tweeting at me saying I could have moved a year ago, but like, you people have to realize something. Why would I would have moved away and raised my cost of life by maybe one or maybe two, like maybe double my cost of life, even more? Like the way pretty much I share an apartment with my dad right now, and I share all the costs and I pay my own bills. But even then, like living on my own and outside of where I live with my dad as well, like I would be at least doubling my cost of life, if not more. And what would I have to done that last year for Call of Duty? Like, what would have been the point of that? Modern Warfare 3 had no tournaments that were big or tournaments that would have hindered my ability to play in them. And since I was able to play in Frac Cup 3, why would I expect not being able to play in Frac Cup 4 for where I live? So
yeah, that's something I wanted to ask you too. Why is it that you were able to play in Frag Cup 3? I guess it's good for you too, Ego, since you were
And
involved.
yeah, first of all, a lot of people, I had people hitting me up being like, "Oh, you're an idiot! Like you're not letting Rambo play. He's number one on your side." Like I have zero say in it. I mean, to me, that's something that I thought was pretty obvious, but I just figured I'd say that for the people who.
Nothing's obvious in this community.
Yeah, and obviously nothing is obvious with the people in our community, but yeah, I had nothing to do with that. Obviously, I want Rambo to play. That's why the first thing I did was hit him up and ask if he wanted to be a part of it. I've known Rambo for a long time, and it sucks. And I don't really know why he could play in Frac Cup 3. I don't know if he was technically couldn't or why. I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea. I know that we had similar terms and conditions, but yeah, I don't know, and Rambo doesn't know. I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, it's pretty much at this point. There's not it's just the way it is. It's not like it's just something that came out of nowhere. Like Paul hit me up like a week and a half before, like a week ago almost now, like saying me that I probably couldn't play in Frac. I'm like, wait, what? Like I was able to play in the last one. So pretty much at that point on, we were just trying to find ways where I could find myself playing. And I was like, I could have went to my aunt as well, but it's like I said, it's really about giving them proof of residence, which was the
you have to provide like a piece of mail or something.
Pretty much, yeah. And I can't really get that in a few days. So
overnight that shit. Let's go.
So I'm seeing you earlier today streaming, playing with Dodgers. I mean, is there a chance that IXI might be making a return?
I'm not even saying no at this point, dude. He's a beast. The kid is just. He's literally the same exact kid I played with like 4 years ago. His voice, his fucking attitude is just the exact same. He's just fucking funniest kid to ever play with. I would seriously be more entertained playing with him than I have with anyone else in this community. It's just, he's nonstop funny.
How long has it been since you've actually sat down and played with him?
I think Modern Warfare 2. I wasn't on his team then. We just played. I know. Actually, wait, never mind. Modern Warfare 3 when the game released, like before. So mainly, we had a few weeks before Providence when Modern Warfare 3 came out, and pretty much everyone stopped playing Black Ops at that point. So I was actually trying to play with the kid at that point, but then he just after Providence he just disappeared and stopped playing because I guess he didn't really enjoy the game. So like Dodgers like I'm pretty sure his parents are like not loaded, but they have a good amount. So like money isn't that big of an issue to him at this point. So he just wants to have fun. That's probably one of the reasons why he competed so much in COD 4 because he loved the game so much. So if he really enjoys this game, I have no doubt he would make a comeback and just play like grind it out like he did before.
Somebody says, ask Rambo if he would ever team up with Fizzerp.
I mean, at this point, I'm not saying no, but it's just like
I see
the
too
reasons
many
why.
personality clashes for you
Yeah,
to team with
in my
Fizzerp.
video, I kind of made it clear that I wasn't really gonna make or set a team up before Frack 4 is over because, as we sadly know, and as proof of me getting dropped from OpTic, anything is.
Oh, you heard that? He said proof. I think proof's sketching.
No.
What the hell,
just
dude?
just because he says proof.
I'm just saying there's.
Oh.
It's been provided with proof that. No, oh my god, I can't say evidence. With evidence, it's been provided with evidence that this community is capable of anything. So you never know if a team like let's say does really crappy in Frack and they feel one of the players isn't doing strong and like
Oh,
obviously
there
I'm a
we
free
go.
agent. It's
There we
really
go.
known at this point. It's like
Eggs is wanting to spread the rumor right now. He's
Yeah.
saying that TP's going to get dropped and Rambo Q, Rambo Q, Rambo Q.
Yeah.
Just saying.
TP getting dropped from
Really?
OpTic is a joke. First of all, I guess he
Spread,
maybe
spread the
fears
twi-
there's someone
spread,
like
it, spread
that.
the rumor on Twitter already.
but yeah, it's like at this point it's just more I'm more frustrated than anything. Like for everyone that's telling me I should start a team, it's like you have to understand that I've been playing with the same people for like over 8 months now. So and
Yeah, and I
really
think that's the
hard,
most
like-
upsetting part. Like the after all the preaching of stick with your team, and then for this to happen, it just kind of it puts it in a bad light, I suppose.
yeah, it's just
But-
frustrating. It's nothing. Obviously, it's nothing really in my control at this point, and it's just the fact that not a single player on that team has actually spoken to me since like Tuesday, which is just makes it even more aggravating in my opinion. It's just,
No,
like I
that's
had to ask Hex for any type of information. That's when he told me what was happening. So, I mean, I don't know. It's what it is at this point. Obviously, it's shitty. I mean, obviously, I'm not. For everyone that's telling me, are you mad about it? I wouldn't say like I'm mad, but it's definitely frustrating, and it's not something I'm going to be happy about. But like I said, starting a new team at this point is something that's going to have to wait a bit. Like I said, I'm going to wait out Frack up and see if any teams have any interest into my abilities and placemanships. And
are you more interested in creating a team or joining a team that's already established, or do you not have any preference?
teams already established? To be honest, it's really starting a team from ground zero is just so much work, and it's like once you've
He
been
said ground zero. I think he's bringing PZ
Oh
back.
man,
no, it's like to the point where like if I've been like on different
Oh,
teams,
ego.
I've literally been playing with the same people for like so long. I just feel like starting a team from ground up now would be like so much work and difference in what I've used to.
That really actually surprised me because I really honestly, if I was 100% sure you were gonna say to create a new team, like that's just knowing you for so long, like you just have that leadership that I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, no, I mean I could, but it's just like I don't know. It's like pretty much all the players that I would prospect teaming with are already on teams at this point. That's the problem. Is the fact that wanting to team with players that's something that people like. I've preached this before. Something to the AM community. Like I'm not saying none of you players are capable players of getting to the top, but teaming with people who haven't been proven to be able to have the capabilities of playing the freshman at the top. Like the experience without experience is just so hard to trust a player's ability. You can do online as good as you want in scrims, but when it comes to playing for money, man, people just change. And
Yeah.
Well, you had a similar situation last year, and we
Yeah, I
actually.
mean, I did the best
Here's
at that
a question. Here's
but
a
that was the
question
first
I got
time.
for you, Ray.
Shoot.
Are you only interested in teaming with, quote unquote professional players at this point, or are you willing to give amateurs a shot as well?
Well, I mean, at this very
Yes.
moment in time,
Yeah.
it's probably like I said, like I'm gonna wait out there. If obviously I wouldn't go teamless for like 3 or 4 months. That would hurt myself more than anything. So,
Right.
like I said, I'm probably gonna wait it out a bit. Obviously, my main goal would be to be on another professional team with players that obviously I feel capable of winning and helping me win and helping
So basically,
ourselves
what
in
you're
a sense.
saying, there's no chance of Gage ever being on your team.
Oh God. Well,
I saw some
Why
tweets.
are you
You
bringing
guys,
that
when I
dude's name
when I
up?
first got in here, you guys said to me, "Oh crap, sorry." You guys first said to me, like, "Do I have anyone to put on blast or anything to rant about?" That guy is an idiot. Like, I really try and just have respect and not really get into like the only people I really will argue with are people I actually know because I feel I don't really want to get into it with people I just like don't feel comfortable arguing with someone if like I really don't know them or if I think it's the stupidest thing when I see people all the time like try and roast me for things that they really don't even know about me. That's why you'll see me argue with people like Aches or Rat or just like, anyone I actually know because we actually know something about each other. I didn't know that guy at all. And I was sitting next to Karma when they were playing against Gage's team, and it was just like a solo league play, nothing serious at all. They were not. Like, I know they weren't trying at all, and they still just crapped on them. And that guy went on Twitter like, "I just had 21 kills against 3 pros. I must be so good. I was on 3 bar. It's amazing." Like, dude, like people need to learn scrims mean anything. All they are is to make you and your team get better. When the win or loss there means nothing. Anyone can win scrims. And for more, you were playing a pub. It wasn't even a scrim. Like it was solo play. Like, come on, man. Like you got a lot to learn. If you really think that public match that you had 21 kills and went negative and lost, like really made you a better player or made you some standout amateur is just absurd. I know tons of amateur players out there with so much talent that deserve chances way before anyone who has a mindset like that. It's insane.
yeah.
No, that guy's definitely a piece of work, but he still keeps coming back because you guys just keep mentioning him.
Yeah, man, that's what's funny though, is he actually did kind of make a name for himself just by being an idiot, which is another part about our community that's just like kind of off the rocker a little.
What's this show legs thing going on? I saw it earlier on Twitter. What the hell's going on?
I have no idea.
I showed my legs last year on stream, and everyone's been
Frickin-
crazy about my leg.
Oh yeah, is that what happened ever
Probably.
since then?
Probably.
Oh, we lost
people-
Prophet. Prophet's having internet issues. But
Yeah.
I know you said Twiz went home because I know he wanted to get on here.
Come in here, actually. I forgot.
My voice is always low during show, by the way. I don't know why. It's just how XSplit works. Well, is he home though?
Oh yeah, yeah. He Skyped me right when it started and said call me in, and I was just talking and kind of forgot.
Oh, Jesus.
Is he in here?
I
Oh
don't
no.
think so.
Loading.
Yeah.
Like calling him right now.
Loading. Loading. No, I am not getting engaged on the rant. That'll never happen again. The dude is a loud ass moron.
And it's not Gage, it's Gage.
Oh yeah, it's Gage.
Thanks to our very own Golden Boy.
Yo,
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Twiz?
what's up? What's up?
What's up?
Chilling.
So we're kind of talking about what happened yesterday. Of course, we kind of touched on it a bit. Rambo just kind of got it out there, finished it up, just letting people know what's going on. And then I'm sure you have an opinion or something you want to rant on about everything that happened yesterday. Because from my understanding, you guys weren't notified at all of what was going on or what was happening until you saw it on Twitter, probably, right?
Well, we saw like 5 minutes beforehand, like he texted us, so pretty much so they could announce it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I wouldn't be so like upset about the entire thing. Like it's not like I was attached to anybody on the team or an H out or anything like that. It was just like 4 days before the tournament is kind of where, you know, like things get where they kind of irritate me, and especially that we played like 100 and something league matches together. We were scrimming. Like there was just so much time invested with the tournament, like 3 days away, that I guess a little irritating.
Yeah.
Well,
So literally, he didn't tell you. So you didn't know about it until they pretty much announced. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, like 5 minutes before, and
Oh, we're on the same
that's
page.
just as bad as finding out like
No, I got
through
it.
Twitter.
Oh well, what are your guys' plans now over there? Are you guys still going to be a team of 3 looking for 1, or what are you guys doing?
Kind of just gonna play off Rack Up, kind of see where it goes from there.
Who you playing Frat Cup with?
Yeah.
Leave me alone, Paul.
What is so funny? I'm missing something here, honestly.
It's me, Clayster Crump, and the available player time, and somebody that I actually wanted to team with as well. We're playing with Fizzerp, and yeah.
Was that funny to you, Ego? Is that why you laughed when I asked you?
To be honest, like Fizzerp actually gets more heat than he really deserves. I've actually seen like big improvements out of him when it comes to his attitude. I think he
agree.
kind of took a step back when like the Three Stooges bailed on him and he took the blame. Which I, by the way, I'm pretty sure like 3 weeks before on the rant, I said it that that's just how it always goes with Killer's team is someone's gonna get the finger pointed at them, and it was Fizzerp's turn, and it sucks, but he really took a step back, and I think he's kind of stepped up his attitude, and he's never been in like people have this thing that they think he's an awful player, like
No, he's
me and
not a
Twiz
bad
talk
player.
about
Just
this
his attitude just hinders it.
yeah, especially with the way with having someone like Twiz on your team, like Twiz was saying earlier, I feel so comfortable knowing that I can, get as many attempts on the flag and do my thing, and always know that kind of Fizzerp has our back, and he's back there holding it down and doing his job. He's a great role player.
Oh my god, I gotta take. Oh my god. Alright, dude, seriously. This dude on the Twitter, like. Goodbye. No more Twitter. Alright. Yeah, so picking up Fizzerp, when did you guys decide that last night? Or today? Or...
Yeah, we actually scrimmed with him, and like to be honest with you, no disrespect to Nate Shot or anything, but things just felt like they were clicking more. It might be because he's like a teammate that I played with for like months on months on months, but I mean, things just felt like they were clicking in place a lot better, to be honest.
Bishop's a good team player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, which is why he's had some success in the past. So I definitely feel like that's probably not necessarily something really good for your team, but it's definitely, like you said, you guys are clicking. So you always got to see the positive out of things. Like obviously for anybody, it's shitty for their team, especially since it was just one player leaving. But like you're saying now, like they're clicking. So just see the positive out of it and just do whatever you can, crack up, and go from there.
Yeah, the best thing to do is always look at the positive rather than the negative, right?
Yep, exactly.
Sorry, I lagged out there for a little bit, but I am back. And I see we have you in the chat here. Are you planning on keeping your team together you have now, or?
We were just talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't
Sorry, Ben,
here
over.
to see that. My internet
They
went
picked
out.
up Fizzerp.
Yeah, they picked up Fizzerp.
They picked up Fizzerp? Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, buddy.
to make
But I don't
sure
know.
everyone,
Yeah.
one thing to note on the Twitter thing, that's not Dodgers' account. So Dodgers does not have a Twitter account. So
I'll
everyone
be
else
back
can
in like 1 minute, by the way. Hold on.
yeah. Just wanted to clear that out.
So
Yeah,
it is
I'm
a
glad
fake
you cleared
Dodgers,
that up.
gotcha.
I'm glad you cleared that up, actually.
Yeah,
Hi.
don't have room for fakes in this community.
Is the team still OpTic Nation? With
Twiz.
Yo, what's
Eric,
up? What's up? Sorry.
is the team
My
still going
brother
to be
just
OpTic
joined.
Nation, or are you guys?
No, it's not gonna be OpTic Nation.
You guys should do
We're
it anyway.
deciding pretty much what team name to use. To be honest with you, like the team name we use really doesn't matter because the
Oh,
team pretty much is solely for Frag Cup, and like we'll see where it goes from there, type of thing. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
So you think
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys are gonna
so
bring back the TKO name? Are you gonna go for that for Frag Cup or what?
I guess. I mean,
Oh, I
Yeah,
see something. I see something in the chat here. Hold on. So, was there something? Did Nate Shot say that you were trying to sketch first? Is that something that happened?
no,
I don't know.
no. What happened was Nate Shot on the stream said that supposedly I tried to sketch before him, but like when he got me the text, since I was already being sketched on and I had already lost all respect for Nate Shot, I was like, screw it. So I was like, Scump, yo, before you pick up Nate Shot, you should definitely play with me. Like, kind of joking, but I was serious at the same time. I'm not going to say I was 100% joking, but like, Nate Shot, I guess Scumpy went and told Nate Shot, but like, I definitely did not say it before he had already texted me. Like, it's like a totally different story.
Alright, we're just clearing that up. Someone asked in the chat, so. But honestly, I did not plan a show out tonight. I honestly don't know what else to talk about. Is there any questions in the chat, maybe?
Let's talk about Frat Cup and who is the favorite teams going into it.
You wanna
Yeah.
talk about Frat Cup?
Yeah.
Talk
Well,
about
yeah.
Let's talk
I
about
mean,
Frag Cup here.
now with all the team change, with the one team change, do you guys think like that OpTic Gaming is still the team to win it? Because obviously, I think they were probably one of the favorites to win Frat Cup 4.
Yeah,
going
I
into it.
definitely saw them as a favorite going into it, but then like Rambo found out that news and like no disrespect to the team now, but like after yesterday, like I don't think I've seen OpTic lose 15 games like ever.
All year last year. I'm back.
But I mean, they were just learning together. But like the way I always saw things is like I usually base everything off of chemistry. But I mean, like those three players get together for I mean how long it was, but like at least a year, right? You would say all
Pretty much
during
just
W3.
February last year, so like 8 months now, almost.
Yeah,
Like,
so I mean 8 months. So like the chemistry was there. I don't think one player would really affect the chemistry to an extreme amount, but it would definitely hurt it, by some. But I still feel that the chemistry was there, but I don't think it was clicking for them. That's like
Yeah, I haven't watched them play at all, but I saw some tweets out there saying they weren't doing too good. I mean, the spotlight was on Nate Shot after that whole thing, and there were a lot
Yeah,
of people
yeah,
dogging on him.
definitely.
And 'cause
I
I know,
mean-
like, anytime that dude went negative in his stream or something, I saw people tweeting it. I was like, Jesus, people, give him
Yeah.
a break.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just like 15 maps straight.
Oh, they
Like,
lost
that-
15 maps straight?
Yeah, they went 0-15 for the day. So like that was like a big thing, I think, honestly.
Wow, I did not know that.
I just watching the stream. Honest with you, my honest opinion, like when I was watching them play, because I had like watched Nate Giants Scumpy stream like back and forth, and it just felt like there was no direction in what they were playing. I felt like I feel like not enough credit was given to Rambo on like the like in game coaching that was actually done like in game, like, yo, we need this cut off, set up here, do this, do that, do this, and I'm going here. Like, there's actually so much more to that than I think what people actually realize when Rambo says, yo, we need to pick up that back flank and pick up middle. I think
he's definitely. I mean,
there was not a lot of credit given to that.
Everyone will agree that Rambo's probably one of the better leaders / captains in this community right now, and I mean, losing that voice in your chat during gameplay is definitely going to hurt something. And if they went 0-15 on the first day or something, it did.
It has to say something, right?
That has to say something. It does, but I mean, you don't know yet. We'll find out.
I mean, I played with Rambo for like a month and a half when we were on Extravagant, but like, I guess things didn't work out. But I mean, like when I played with them, it was like there was just so much direction in what you're playing. Like, all right, yo, Twiz, rotate back, pick up that flank, and we're pushing. Somebody pick up mid and do this. Like, it just makes things that much easier when you know what you have to do. When you're given something to do, like a task, it's that much easier. You're either gonna fail at it or succeed at it, and it just makes things that much simpler for your mind to like stop wandering.
Yeah.
You could just set your mind to do whatever was just said.
Yep.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate that. It's Rambo here. It's Rambo here.
I mean, I won't obviously
starting
I
to sound
won't
like
comment.
Jeff right now.
I won't even comment
Appreciate
on like what happened yesterday or whatever. It's not. I don't feel like it's something that really matters. Like we've lost scrims last year and it didn't matter when it came to the tournament. So I think we should just if you're gonna
That's
base
something I was
anything,
gonna bring up.
you're gonna base
guys-
anything on OpTic right now. Just wait until this weekend and see how they do, and then talk about it.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what
I
is this
agree. We're
weekend,
just
round one?
saying off of the only thing we could see.
Yeah. I got you.
Like, do you only play round one this week? I don't even know how the whole frag cup thing works.
So mainly it's six rounds on Saturday and Sunday. So mainly there's two groups,
Okay.
and then the top 32. Well, I mean top 32. So 16 teams are left from round one, and 16 teams left from round two, and then play. I think it's December 15th. If I'm right, Paul? Something like that. Sometime
Yeah.
When do signups end for Frag Cup? Paul?
Probably a day.
Yeah, probably the same. Like, probably I'd say about noon on Saturday. We usually are pretty good about keeping it open as long as we can, which honestly is what 90% of the teams in our community should be most thankful for. because
Exactly.
I know, being Twiz talking about this earlier, my team's not signed up. Twiz not signed up. Karma's team's not signed up For some reason, whatever the reason it is, like I talked to my buddy about this too, because it's just like when we bet on sports, like we could put our bets in right now, or we could wait for 5 minutes before the game start. Like, and that's exactly how every Call of Duty team is, because, or at least a lot of the pro teams, for some reason, love to wait till like an hour before the tournament's about to start to make their team, which is risky. And I've seen a lot of people get screwed over for it. But right now I think there's like 800 teams in Group One and 500 teams in Group Two. I really think we can get a good at least another 500 teams will sign up.
Did choosing which day you wanted to play really mix it up, or do you see one bracket being more weak than the other?
I mean, the fact that there's 501 and 800, and another obviously playing through 800 teams is going to be a little harder. It's basically
Well,
almost.
I heard that like a lot of the top like better teams are in Group 2 today from somewhere. I forget who it was, but I heard like Group 2 is stacked with teams or something.
I know that FaZe is in Group 2. I don't know what group OpTic is in. And
Group 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're one. I know a lot of teams are pretty undecisive. Like my team, for example, we're not. I don't want to say we're cheating because people would take that so out of context. But we're actually going to go to local battles because all of us are in New York, New Jersey, and we're all going to play on that 4 times host. And,
there you go, cheaters.
And we really don't know which day we're going to do it yet, though. We kind of keep going back and forth on it. But I don't know why that is. We're just gamers are indecisive. I guess that's why everyone takes so long to sign up. But yeah, we don't really know what group we're playing in. Twizzy, does your team know what day you're playing? I don't know.
I think Group 1 because Placer's driving back to college on Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of things come into play. It's really hard also to know who's in what group, which I think is something that I wish we could almost kind of help make more public to teams, because I remember last year when Envy was the only team in Group 2. I thought that was awful. But at the same time, you had teams that actually got to like take that next step and building. Was it Donut Shop or Body Count? And I know there's a lot.
Last year was only Envy in Group 2. Like pretty much all the top teams were in Group 1 last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then Envy, you guys were you on the team at that point?
No, I wasn't. They lost to European.
They lost to like Epsilon, yeah.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Envy, go ahead.
Mainly
saw before.
People were asking in the chat. Foreplay like tweeted at me. I mean I don't know how serious he was about that, but I could never do that to this guy. Like the guy's been around for so long, and he's actually been like working at coming back for like I'm thinking at least like 4 or 5 months now. Like even if he was serious about offer, I would never be able to do that to someone I respect like that. It just makes no sense. Obviously, I would love the opportunity to team with like players that are experienced as Proofy, Stainville, and JCap. Obviously, they're all winners. But Sky deserves that as much as I do, and there's no way I would be able to take that from him unless, like, let's say they like lasted a few tournaments and they see it wasn't working, and that's a different story. But like Sky deserves a shot as much as anyone in his community at the moment. So there's no way I would be able to do that to that guy.
And that's really humbling to have him offer you that too. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I would just not feel comfortable doing that at all. I doubt his team agrees with him too. Like they would just tell him, dude, you've been working at it for a long time now. Just no way. It makes no sense.
He's been wanting to play for so long.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Envy right now, I've been kind of watching them play and everything, and obviously they're first in their rank and they've been playing really well. It's almost like Sky hasn't really been gone. He's just picked it back up and he's just doing really good.
I want to speak in general first. Before we go in depth with teams, I want to speak about. I'll tell you right now. There's 4 teams. So my top 4, top 5 as of right now for Frag Up would be Envy, Quantic. Who's that other team? I already forgot. Who's their team?
FaZe.
Yeah, FaZe, and then Envy, Quantic, FaZe. You gotta give OpTic obviously props, and then the other team would be I'm already forgetting again.
Farrakha.
No. Who was that? I think OpTic was screwing yesterday. TM.
Twisted Method.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm sorry to say these because like obviously they've played a good amount. Like they know what the fuck they're doing. So
we actually had a show match. Right?
Yeah, we did a show match with them when they played like Juked or something, I think, in our show match, and they walked all over Juked. It was like bad. Like you could tell those guys have been playing nonstop and they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah,
They
what about Fear?
Yeah, Fear and Farico I was forgetting about as well. So there's at least like 7 or 8 good contending teams this tournament. So
I don't know. Fear's been kind of like in the shadows though. I haven't seen much from
yeah, I
Fear
don't know.
yet. I
we
don't know. Like
my team played against Spear, and the result was not really pretty. I don't really want to talk
On
about it.
your
I'm not.
part? On
No,
your
on
part or
their
their
part,
part?
we beat them like 12-3 map count, but that was like their first time really screwing. One thing me and I think Twiz talked about that people, if you are a team playing a league play and you have not played scrims, you are in for a rude awakening. I know Optic Nation.
Hell yeah.
When you were on Optic Nation,
Yeah, I came
they
over
were
your
doing
house. I was
great
like,
on
bro.
league play, and they played Quantic, and they're like, damn, like it is not the same at all. And Fear played a lot of league play, and when they played us, they were not keeping up at all. But obviously they'll adjust. I'm not saying anything bad about them at all, but from that, it did not look too great. But I'll tell you, I guess the way they call it, Freako Impact, like that. we won't go into the Freako name, but that team, them and Twisted Method, they probably play against each other 3 times a day, and both of those teams have been on the grind. And I'll be honest, Too Quick and Killer and Karma and John, they have been they shit on Twisted Method from what I saw
Really?
a lot, like often. And John and Karma, I've seen John and Karma both drop like 40, 40, and 50s, like a lot.
I've played a couple times against John in the playlist, and he just carries. He's
Yeah,
so good.
it's stupid. I don't even know what the hell happened to him or what got into him, but I said, well, he's probably the best player I've played against so far. I've been
There you
playing.
go.
Yo,
Yeah,
Hey,
Farico.
Parasite just hit me up on Skype. He said they haven't even scrimmed a team yet. So
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, see you later, phase.
I could definitely say I think my top 3 favorites from obviously like scrims and stuff should be probably like I haven't watched Farico, but obviously if you're saying they're this good, then we got to implement them in there. So we go Farico, Quantic, and then probably Envy since Envy's been putting a good amount of grind as well.
Has Envy been playing scrims or league play?
They've been playing League a lot. I don't.
I'm
Are
very
they scrims?
interested to see them play. As people got to realize, like a lot of
No,
teams
no.
look good in league play, but
It's a brand new game. It doesn't matter who you play against. It's understanding how the game works. It's not
yeah, but
about
I don't think you learn faster playing. Like let's
yes,
see
you
things
learn
that other.
faster, but that's how Envy's look at Envy in the past, Paul. Envy and
That,
COD, for example. Did they ever scrim anyone good?
but back then, was there really? It wasn't really. It was kind of like times like
No, it's
it
not
was like
different.
that in COD 4. Fear did the same thing. There wasn't really like you guys, but compared to like last year and the year before, like the best teams were you guys, and you guys were
Oh
playing
yeah.
against the best teams. Like you weren't being on the down low.
I'm just telling you that's different. This different mindsets they feel as a team. Fourth Play's always been a preacher of that. Is if you can run a setup against noobs, obviously, or run a setup versus lesser skilled players, you'll be when the ideal situation appears in a match, you will not screw up because you will have this setup on lock. You will know where you're going. You will know what. I completely disagree back then in COP 4. I was always complaining about how they would never
agree
scrim
with
up.
that idea, but I just think when like I did both and playing league play, like there was no comp at all, and like
No, no, I know.
you
Obviously, it's
start to
not.
get in this like eased up mindset almost. And then you play at a real pace, and you play against a team like Quantic,
Envy
and
is different though. They try all the time, no matter what. That's one thing that I really love about Stainville and Foreplay and their mindset leading a team is the fact that they every time they get on the game they try their hardest. They always even like a custom like you play custom with Stain, he's always gonna be calling out unless he's like tired or like bummed out. But like the guy's always trying to be like progressing his game to the maximum level, and that's one of the reasons why these people have been successful in the past years. And I see them as favorites because they've played the game a good amount. I don't care if they scrim the top teams or not. Obviously, it might be a bit harder for them when they do face a top team. But let's say they get a
do
obviously it's
you
like you
think
have to
that they could win Frag Cup without playing a top?
actually was aware of game battles and actually had friends that game a lot. He didn't personally game a lot, so for him it was kind of like just like have fun and the free trip type thing. So it's not really like to the extent like the winner would have to be like more of a I don't know. It's pretty much a random contest at that point. So you don't really get to choose the winner. But it was an interesting experience. Obviously, like Nos is a great organization as well, and the people that I worked with there were like really really nice. So I have nothing good to say about their product and their company as well.
I mean, nothing bad.
Nothing
Sorry.
but good.
Nothing but good. Yeah, that is
Rambo has
my bad.
nothing
Nothing
good to
to
say about
Sorry,
Nos.
sorry,
Okay,
excuse me. I
people.
didn't mean that. And the other way around.
Oh man, that was funny.
Richness comes in.
That was funny.
Rambo just wants to go on the record and say that he loves Nas.
Oh man.
Apologies. Lost is
Yeah.
great.
Well,
But yeah, so
Yeah.
pretty much it.
For
I don't know. I
for a
mean,
little impromptu thing
yeah,
today,
little
we
little
had a pretty good.
impromptu show, a little hour and a half thing right here going. I don't know. We could do a squid grip giveaway possibly. I know we got to do that this week. Or I mean, if you guys have any questions for Ego or Rambo while we got him in here, this is your time to ask them. So I don't think we have a forum thread made for this, so just start posting them in the chat, and I'll try to get as many to him as possible.
You smell that? It's Rambo's contract.
I just saw that.
That's funny. Wait, hey, Jeremy, do you have that app thing on Chrome yet?
Yeah, I have it. I haven't tested it out yet.
Well, start testing out right now. 'Cause
Yeah,
if,
start
if,
testing
if
it
it
out.
works, then we'll just use that for the Squid Group giveaway from now on.
I
If
saw
questions.
this guy. I think it was Madden Ultimate Team stream, which like was really weird. They never stream Madden, but he did a giveaway and he used this thing. I wish I knew what it was called because it was pretty damn cool. And like he would just like click on the chat basically and copy like all these names that are like me, and just like pasted them into this thing, and it basically just worked like a slot machine that just like spun through all the names and then just picked somebody.
Ah, we
Wait.
got.
Did he do that live on stream?
Yeah.
What? I need that.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, we need to find that. I'm gonna do some searching for you guys.
It
'Cause
was,
I'm gonna
it
get
was
that for
called
the
like
stream.
I thought it was called something fruit something. I don't know why.
Oh, this guy has it. Fruit Machine.
Yeah, fruit machine.
Yo, Jeremy, get that link. Go.
Go, Jeremy, go.
We're gonna get that set up for you for the next for the rest of the giveaways. If it's
Yo,
actually
Ego,
that good.
got a question for you.
I-
Astro, Fizz, Hex, screw one, kill one, marry one, go.
I would probably. Damn. That's I can't even answer that one. That's awful.
He was actually thinking about it too.
Yeah,
No, you had an answer, dude. You just don't want to say it. You got an answer.
That's a terrible, terrible question.
All right.
I would
So
actually, I would definitely. I can tell you this. I would definitely kill Fizz. Is that a good enough answer?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Someone's
Alright.
that nice.
Yeah, hold on. There's
you
the-
don't want
there's
to
the-
marry a diva, dude. Are you dumb, dude? You know how much? Man, don't. You might as well just deal with any other girl in the world if you're gonna marry Fizz.
all right, that app, that fruit basket, whatever the hell it
Fruit
is, that-
Machine.
fruit machine. Yeah. It's more complicated than the one I use. So
Well, I don't care about complicated. I care about cool and entertaining because apparently that's what
Yeah.
it is. So I'm gonna get.
He
that
wants to
set
make
up.
it look cool.
But there was a question on here. Someone tweeted at us. I guess if you guys have a question, just tweet it at the TheWRant because that'll be easier for me to get to it.
Rambo, would you team with a European team?
No.
I think that'd be too difficult, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just connection issues,
I saw-
time difference issues. It's way too much.
I
constraints
saw
to
two
it.
things in the chat. Somebody asked me if my oldest son plays Xbox, and he does. But somebody else said two people said they would kill Fizz just so Justine is single. That was good.
That's a true statement right there.
all right. So are we gonna use the fruit machine or my random
no,
thing?
not now. I don't even know how
Okay.
to use it. I can't because apparently you can put it up on stream and everything. So I'm gonna do that later.
Yeah.
I'll do that like
Figure
next
it out.
week. But just
All right.
use the app you have now to pick someone random from the chat. And no, we're not just picking someone ourselves. We're actually using some sort of random app to pick the name. So if you win and if you don't win, I don't want to get a million tweets saying it was rigged, please. I've gotten that the past 2 giveaways and it's annoying.
Yeah, make sure I win though.
All right. Yeah, Ego won the squid grip. Congratulations, Ego. If you could just DM your address to the TheWRant,
Alright,
we'll get that to you.
Any thoughts on the Australian COD scene and/or players? I'm really not too familiar with the Australian scene.
The only one that we know is Bundo.
Yeah, Bundo's the only person I know from the Australian scene that plays Call of Duty. I don't know if that's the same for you, Paul, or you, Ray.
I know a kid named I know or not kid. I actually know a girl through JLU that her name is Mary. And I'm pretty sure she's really, really big in the European scene and in the Australian scene specifically. I don't know what actually she does, but I do know that she's really passionate about the Australian scene. I don't really know much about them, but I do know she preaches to me about how Australians rule, and there's a million people playing Call of Duty in Australia.
All right,
You
Jared, do you want to?
What's going on? What's good?
All right, do you want to have it set to where they have to be following the stream to win?
What, can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
All right, then yeah, you have to be following the Weekly Rant stream to win. I didn't know you could do that, but since you
Yep.
can, then definitely.
If you're not following this channel, you're not gonna have a chance to win. So
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah. We got big geeks over here on the staff. We know what we're doing.
Squid Grips, you're gonna win Squid Grips.
Somebody asked, well, they didn't ask this, but I kind of twisted what they said. And they said, we as a team said, on the Australian Call of Duty, do you call in kangaroos instead of dogs?
Oh my
that's a
god,
good
this
one.
guy's spamming the Twitter. Can Norwegians join Frag Cup?
No,
I'm sure you probably could, but you'll be off host the entire time you're playing.
no, you can't.
Yeah, and
Can
I
you?
think you can, but you're not eligible to win.
No,
Let me
well, there
see
you have it.
something.
So
Hold on,
if you win, then the second place team actually wins.
Actually, I guess now it's only U.S., UK, and Canadians are eligible to participate. That's what it says. They can't even. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Rambo, you can't even play, right? Not yeah, they
No,
can't
I
play.
can't play. I would have played if I could. I didn't care about the money.
I really wish I understood that. Why they can't participate, even if they're not
Apparently,
win.
I asked that to the people in charge. Apparently, it's up to like.
Why are all
Apparently,
these
it's a
people?
PR thing. Like, let's say I would win,
Why
and
is
I would.
everybody saying me?
Yeah, what is me? Why is everyone saying me?
I don't know.
Is it because of that fruit machine thing you were talking about? Everyone had to say me or something? What the hell's going on?
I have no idea.
They want to win the Squid Grips. Everyone wants to win.
Oh. Well, you got to be following this. If you're following the channel, then you're in the gamble.
Yeah, you don't gotta spam me or you. You
Yo,
just
did that rhyme? If you're following the channel, then you're in the gamble. Does that kind of rhyme? That kind of sounds like a rhyme.
channel and gamble. If you're like
Yeah.
eight,
Close enough. It's
like,
close enough.
my daughter would think that was a rhyme, but it's
Yeah,
not.
what the
It's
hell are you
close.
saying, Ego? Ego, what the
I'm
hell are
saying-
you saying? You're
I'm
on
saying-
my show right now. You're calling me stupid. Okay, I don't know. Your daughter's young, isn't she? Isn't your daughter young?
Yeah, did you just call my daughter stupid?
Well, compared to people of our age, yes. I mean, children are not generally that intelligent.
And that's why I compared you to her.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
She might be more intelligent than Paul. I'm just saying.
No,
Oh, yeah, that is possible.
Definitely.
Well, she
That
is. She doesn't
possible.
talk.
Oh, damn.
She's definitely more
Jeez.
intelligent than me. I can't even front on that.
Oh, Rambo, do you have any hard feelings towards Nate Shot?
Why would I have hard feelings towards Nate Shot?
I don't know. I'm just asking questions people are wanting
Ah.
answered.
That's. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I honestly haven't. Like I said, I haven't spoken to any of those players in the past few days, so I have no idea like how that went down or how long they were talking to each other or what were
Yeah.
the exact reasons to the whole move. And I haven't been kept in a loop, which is
I kind of want to put them on blast because those guys are. I'm friends with everybody. They're all very close friends with all those guys. It's just that honestly, the way they went about that, if really like the communication is that bad, like you already did Ray wrong. At least like acknowledge like it's more than to me. That's just more than gaming. Like I think I know Rambo well enough to that he can accept and understand, but like those guys have all been friends for so long. How can you just do your friend like that? Like I understand you got to part ways with business and teammate, and Rambo would understand that. But you really like just you can't be a bud and be like, "Hey, dude, like that shit sucks. Sorry, I had to be like this." Like,
Quite honestly, what I think it was is that like since they all are such close friends, you know how with your family and stuff, you're always like hesitant to tell them bad news because you don't want to hurt their feelings and stuff.
I
Like-
gotta.
that
Oh,
always
man.
ends up being worse when you don't tell them. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but you still
Yeah.
end up not telling them until it's too late, and then it ends up being a big fiasco. But still, I mean, it's kind of understandable
no.
if you look at it from that point of view.
Yeah.
Karma actually broke something of my brother's probably like a couple hours ago, and I was a little hesitant to tell him. I kind of waited for him to go out to the bar with his girl before I'm gonna tell him. He won't go into actually what he broke, but
What did he break?
I can take a
it
guess.
rhymed with dong, though.
What did he break?
It rhymed with dong,
Like,
big old dong.
Very big old dong. I got you.
How many? What was it? Like a little 2-foot dong? What was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not a bong, guys. He's obviously talking about a thong. Come on.
You broke my thong, that motherfucker, dude. It's my giving thong too. It had a turkey right to cover.
Dude,
All right, well,
do you have a winner yet? Like for real?
Yeah, let's. Oh shit! All right,
Fucking
this is okay.
assholes.
Go.
All right, you ready to random it?
Yeah, random it.
All right, our winner.
Rambo.
You can't win, Rambo. I took you off
Damn
the
it.
list.
And the winner is. I wish I had a drum roll. I need to get that. I need to get that sound clip.
Oh, is that it right there?
Who won?
Is that it in the chat, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Elmo Leah. Who is that?
Elmo, that's me.
Wow.
I have
Yo,
no idea who it is. They're following the channel.
All right, yo, Elmo
Are they here right now, though? They
Leah.
should have to be here to claim the prize.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
set.
Does it-
It's
does
set on people to be here. Yeah, it's not just
Oh.
off the list. It's off the chat.
Yeah, it's off the chat and okay. So Elmo Leah. If
Oh,
you
there
don't,
they are.
If I don't, are they in the chat?
They're in the chat.
Where?
It's. I only have the chat list brought up.
Yeah, they're in the chat. I see them right there.
I don't see
I can
'em.
screenshot it if you want me to. Here, I'm
Oh, no.
screenshotting it.
Well,
They
okay.
talk-
Anyways,
Type?
Elmo, if you apparently you're in here. I don't see you, but if you are,
I do.
you need to follow at the TheWRant if you're not already, and then DM that Twitter your address because we always follow back. So DM the address
We are
over
team
to
follow
us.
back at the Weekly Rant.
Yes,
so.
and if you do unfollow us, we know, and we unfollow you too. So beware.
Logan has said that probably 10 times. What do Rambo and Ego think about people trying to make competitive gaming more like the public to grow the community? I personally think it'll ruin comp because it'll be unfair with UAV counting every spam. Where have you been for the last 3 weeks?
They're all counterable.
Yeah.
You can play with your class. I
Dude,
play with. Okay,
been
here's
a
my
lot of
class setup. I'm
people
telling
in
you
this
right now.
show.
Next time you go into league play, make this your class setup. Put on a fucking any submachine gun or any gun you want. Your perks are gonna be ghost and flat jacket, toughness, tactical mask, and you will be counterable to everything.
Yo, is that all I have to say every show to get?
Everything.
Dude, Brian, ever since I said we follow back, we got like 10 more followers right there.
Dude, it hasn't stopped.
I know, right? Is that all I have to say every show now? Yo, we follow back. Like that?
I agree. I'm done. Can't counter Hunter Killer, but you can counter it by not giving up those kills.
Don't die.
Yeah, don't die.
And I see every tweet that comes to the Weekly Rant Twitter, so I will respond back to you guys if I get the chance to. I don't want you guys to think that just because you're following us and we're following you and that you make a comment to us that I don't see it. So
Yeah,
I
I
read
see it
every
too.
comment.
And me and Brian run that Twitter, and we're normally pretty good at getting back to you guys. So
And I'm always watching it because I'm a creep.
yeah, he's a creep.
Creeping. Nothing wrong
Steady
with creeping.
creeping.
Yo, how close is the rant Twitter to 1,000?
We're at 975 right now.
Oh wow! If we can break 1,000 tonight, I might have to do some special giveaway on Saturday. 2 giveaways in 1 week.
Thoughts on Dodgers' return? I think it would be fantastic for Dodgers to make a comeback, but if he has the time to do it, only
My boy Doddish.
IXI.
I remember when Dodgers lost his iPhone back in Anaheim in 09. And back then, that's like 5 years ago, an iPhone was like, damn, iPhones are brand new, first iPhone ever. His dad was gonna kill him.
pissed off, dude.
I don't even know what.
fuck do you lose a phone?
What is the GB variant rule set?
I don't know what the variant rule set is at all.
Neither do I. I haven't even played
I
GBs
like
or even
this
looked at
third,
GBs.
I'm pretty sure, which is really, really, really mind-boggling to me. I'm curious to who comes up with the GB variant rule set. Is it Mike Martin? Maybe Rambo? Do you have any idea? I don't know. I'm sure Nex or Embos, if you're still in the chat, can you answer? Yeah, they're playing domination over hardpoint and GB. What are you thinking? Hardpoint is best.
I like
Hardpoint's the
Hardpoint.
best thing to come to competitive gaming in a long
I
time.
really like Hardpoint.
All that Hardpoint needs right now is a spawn delay, and it'd be perfect.
Yep.
No, what? No. It does not need a delay at all.
I think it needs a spawn delay.
Why?
I think the certain maps, the spawns are just
The
you
spawns
spawn
are
too close.
No, it's
You're-
not a giant spawn delay.
No,
just
yeah, like a 2
people
to
are
3
saying
seconds.
like a 2 second spawn. No, man, but people say it because they think you spawn too close because of it. But that's how the game is set up. It's a triangle. If the hard point is on the other side, you have to spawn next to each other because you're getting an even spawn with the other team to get to that hard point. So you have a choice to try and run through and beat the other team there, or fight the other team before you get there. If the spawns were different, you would have one team spawning closer to the hard point, which would be unbalanced. Right now, it's nonstop action. It's fast decision making, and just on the go. Like, oh, my teammate's there, I can cut off their team spawn, or my teammate's not there, I need to push through. The no spawn delay, I think, makes it so entertaining, so much more fast paced. Like even Karma was like, dude, I hate playing CTF. I hate spawn delays. Like there's and even in my head, one of the things I was thinking like was, damn, 7.5 is kind of long for CTF, especially with no stuns. It's like a flagpole is a cap now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. But yeah,
Ray, this guy's been spamming this question.
the
This
way
guy's
that
been spamming the question to the
We
Twitter.
already answered it. We already answered
Yeah,
it.
if time and connection weren't an issue, who do you want to team with? I just want to ask him it, so it's done.
That doesn't change. I don't know if I would team with any of your players anyways. I just don't feel like I mean the best team last year, like the only team that beat us was TSM, and I just those players on the team are so young and have so much to learn experience wise that even if they were like North American players, I don't know if I could team with them. That answer
There you
your
go.
question?
There you go.
Rambo, do you think that there'd be a difference in like a 5 second spawn delay on CTF and a 7.5 now with having no stuns and not really being able?
I don't know. Some maps are really small, and 5 seconds might be a bit crazy. So I don't know. Maybe it would add to the action. I don't know. We'd have to try it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I still haven't gotten the DM from Elmo.
Yeah, I don't think Elmo was paying attention because if they were watching the stream, they would be like, "I won in the chat, haha!"
All right.
Right?
I think your little app
Are we gonna
over
go?
there is jinxed.
Are we-
If I don't see I haven't seen Elmo in the chat. You guys said you have, but I haven't. If I don't see Elmo in the chat in the next 10 seconds or a tweet from Elmo at
Actual-
the WRant, just tweet me at the WRant saying you're Elmo. Oh no, wait, that's a bad idea. Don't say you're Elmo because all of you fuckers will say
Yeah,
you're
Elmo
Elmo.
hasn't typed in the chat at all. I think Brian and Jeremy were just saying that we see him in the chat list.
Yeah, we see him in the chat list.
Oh, in the chat list.
He never said anything.
Well, then what is
Yeah.
it? Like, is it just some what?
It's just somebody like that really, really likes to have the screen paused that with you in a certain situation. Like,
Yeah, that's creepy, dude.
yeah, actually, he's on
How about?
Elmo. He's on Sesame Street right now, hanging out with Big Bird. He'll be back.
Right.
I heard Sesame Street got canceled. Is that true? Because that's
I
really.
don't think that's true. I don't think.
No,
That's
I heard that anyone in the chat can confirm, please. I heard that they were canceled, that Sesame Street was gone. And that would be like, that's racist.
I know there's a thing about the voice of Elmo. He had like child pornography or something like that.
Ooh, I
But,
don't think that's true.
But
Yeah.
no,
Why-
it
why
wasn't.
don't
It
we-
wasn't true.
If
Apparently,
that's the case, then we need a new winner because Elmo cannot.
I think we need a new winner anyway. So
Yeah,
why
'cause
don't you
Elmo-
roll your
yeah.
little machine there again,
yeah,
there, Jeremy?
get a new one because this guy hasn't responded to anything or woman. I'm not sexist or biased
It
to
could
any.
be. Could be either.
Remember, you have to be following the channel to win.
Some guy tweeted
Gotta
me
be
saying it was
following the channel.
illegal. I was like, okay.
What's illegal?
All right.
Tell people to follow the channel to win a squid grip.
Well, you don't have to follow if you don't
Yeah,
want to
I know.
win.
And if you don't want to win, don't follow.
Somebody said that Cookie Monster is Veggie Monster. Is that like a troll, or is that really something that they took way too
No,
far?
I think it's a troll. I think it's a troll.
That would have been. I would have yelled at somebody over that. I love cookies.
Yeah, we know how much you love
God.
cookies.
All right,
Dude,
got a new
okay,
winner.
Paul. After this, I'm gonna get like actually like the recording software up, and you're gonna say I love cookies again because I gotta get that on tape.
Yeah, we need a soundboard of like all the.
We do. I really do need a soundboard for this show, and it's getting to the point where I'm about to like buy a decent one.
All right, got a new winner. ICN Shockwave.
ICN
Shockwave.
Shockwave.
I've seen him in the
Can
chat.
you say something in the chat right now?
In the chat we were talking before.
And if you're here, please DM the Weekly Rant Twitter your shipping address, please. Hey, he's here. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there he is. Congratulations.
You put ICN in your name, even though I have no idea who you are.
The giant boom.
Yo, he just loves ICN, and he
I
just wants.
appreciate that. People actually always ask me if they can put ICN in their names. I'm like, dude, go for it. Sure.
Jared, the cool thing about this program is anyone who has actually won before, it takes them out of the list so they can't win again.
Oh, you're a ref? That's even better. If you're a ref, then you deserve to win because the refs get so much shit. That's really bad. I don't know who the refs
And
are.
you still
Don't
you don't know
know.
you don't know your own, like that's so.
Nah, we bring in new
dude.
refs.
Well,
Bring in more because it's a pain in the ass.
well, if you're not following the show Twitter, then go ahead and follow that, and we'll follow back. And you can DM us your address, and I will ship that out probably next Monday since it is Thanksgiving break. I don't feel like going to the post office. I'm pretty much just boarded up inside my room and playing Call of Duty all week.
I brought 2 laptops, 2 monitors, or 2 Xboxes, 2 monitors on the plane, and I forgot my laptop charger. Probably the most depressing day ever. But I made Bean ship that shit to me ASAP, because otherwise I wouldn't be here right now on this show.
Yo, I saw some tweets from Bean earlier. You're not gonna be home for Thanksgiving. What's up with that, Paul?
Yeah, I'm at my parents' house in New York right now. It's we're doing the whole local battles thing. I had to be up here for the pro draft. Just lots of shit going on, man. I love New York, dude. It's just the best. The food here is amazing. Actually, seriously though, like that's the biggest thing from living in North Carolina to New York. Like, New York food is amazing, and North Carolina food is shit. It's just I can't say anything different. Call me a fatty. I really don't care. And as
Calling me a
that won't
fatty.
date me, I wanted to e-date you. Too
No,
quick for
you're-
me.
You're not a fatty. You're just a food connoisseur. Come on.
All right. I have some very sad news. Hastro decided he was going to play tonight, and I just got ranked up against him in league play and just got shit on by him.
Yeah, why didn't you tell him to get his ass on the show?
I actually
That
had
dude's
to.
been-
I
that
had to
dude's been
look at his
dodging,
shit.
Yo. That dude, he said he'd come back on, and he's been dodging ever since. Man.
He's on.
He has. He has.
He's playing Turbine right now. Doing
But
some
he's
hardpoint.
been real busy too. So I mean, I can understand.
Hey,
But
man, I
Is
don't
there
wanna
anything
see-
else that we would like to cover tonight? Because
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't know.
like
I think we did good. We did a squid grip giveaway. We did some things. I don't know. We're pretty close to that 1,000 mark. I'm probably gonna try and get some sort of special giveaway going on for that 1,000 mark.
yeah, we're
um,
almost there. Let me see where we're at right now at this point.
I
We
know,
are
I
at
know. Squid Grips. Just
991, dude.
Squid Grip just released like a new line of shirts and hoodies. Might give away one of those for the 1,000 followers possibly.
So
I know his gamer tag.
All right, I was
Yeah,
confirming.
thanks-
I was
for-
confirming that is it.
thanks for sharing, Jeremy. Jeez.
It's just like you sharing how many viewers we have in the chat. It's like, no, we cannot see it. We are watching it, but we cannot see it.
I was just confirming.
I know, but I love to give you shit, dude. It's fun.
I know you're always giving me shit.
But I think we're done for the night. Unless
I think
Ego
so.
and Rambo have something else to say. I just want to give a big shout out to the partners and sponsors of the show. You got UMG Gaming at UMG Gaming. SquidGrip at SquidGrip and at InControlAvenger, the letter N Control Avenger. The Twitters are obviously scrolling at the top of your screen. If you cannot see that, then you are blind because it's constantly moving during the show. So please give them a follow. They support us to make everything over here happen. They help us out with promotions and stuff like that, and giveaways, of course, to SquidGrip. So give them a follow. Tell them you love the show so they keep giving us stuff to give you guys. How about that? And yeah, other than that, shout out to Ego and Rambo for coming on, talking with us. You know, you got
As
Ego.
always, you guys are on here a lot. Like
Yeah.
like Ego said last time, he's like pretty much a new member of the
Yeah.
rant.
I mean, Ego essentially made this show tonight. He tweeted me, he was like, "Yo, let's have a rant tonight." So I was like, "Okay." So
Yeah.
Ego's like the new producer of the Weekly Rant. How about that?
I just always got something on the roast or something to bitch about.
And I love that about you. Anyways, that'll do it for the night, guys. I'm gonna get on COD and play some. If I'm playing Hardpoint Pubs, hit me up. Gamertag is TWR Space Diesel. I'll probably be playing with some viewers and fans of the show later tonight. But thanks for coming, watching the show, guys. Follow that stream before you leave, and peace out.
Top team before.
I'm not saying that they wouldn't, but I mean, you have to understand that there's 2 days to this tournament. And there's like 2 weeks
Yeah.
between like the first round. So unless they get a really good team, like in
You
on
never
Saturday
know
or
with
Sunday.
those brackets, man.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
no.
crazy.
All right, so let's talk about this a bit too. Are brackets going to be completely random, or are you going to be placing top teams in different sides of it?
As of right now, they're completely random. I'm gonna suggest to Fwiz that we do at least spread them out in a fair manner where like we don't have like Quantic and Envy and Fear and Twisted Method both playing each other in the first round. I like to at least make sure they're gapped by at least like having 8 teams in between them, so you really won't see them play until at least the third or fourth round. So then at least
They
I
warmed up
just
and
really
stuff.
hate
Yeah,
to see a team get first rounded because one of them has to, so it's going to happen either
yeah.
way. Yeah.
I got you. I mean, technically, all eight of the top 8 teams right now could get through if you spread them out correctly.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be 32 teams that make it through there's going to be 16 teams per day that make it through the second day, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you could spread them out so they all make it through the first day. But if you make it random, then you never know. That's really like obviously that's maybe not fair to some amateur teams if you do it that way, because then some AM teams might have a chance if they wasn't so spread out. They might just play each other and then have a chance to go by.
That's something
And-
I wanted to bring up to you guys as well. Have you guys had a chance to see any of the amateur teams and how they've been playing or whatever? Because I know I've checked out Neslo and his team, and they're doing really well.
I've played Donut
So-
Shop a few times in the league. They've been working at it. Obviously, they've been playing a good amount, but they just I don't know. They didn't seem like they were at that top tier level yet.
I played them in league, and not to say that league it counts towards anything, but I don't really play the game a whole lot competitively, and I had a pickup team, and we almost beat them. So I mean, unless they've really picked up their teamwork and stuff, I don't know. I don't know about Donut Shop,
Man, if
But
you
then again,
almost
it's-
beat them,
right?
watch out.
Even a team
Right.
like Genesis is like felonies, options, fatalize, and plasma. I think right.
Yeah.
Like they've been playing. They grinded league when the game came out. I don't know how much they've been active lately. Like I'm looking at the top of the league right now. Like these dudes I've never heard of. Superstars.
Oh,
I
I
guess.
know, dude.
Young Titan, Reels, and Lynch. Like I've never heard these guys, but they're second on the ladder right now. So this is what's cool about league play is the fact that these teams just come out of nowhere and can actually do
Yeah.
something.
Or even those players that come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It should be a very interesting week. I'm actually really excited to shoutcast this with whoever is going to be with me. This is going to be interesting to follow.
No, it's gonna be an interesting year for Black Ops 2. I mean, once that season 1 starts on December 1st for league play and like more of the competitive people actually get more involved in with it, because I don't know, maybe there might be tournaments or something involved at the end of seasons for league play. That's a possibility, of course. But I mean, a lot of the competition will be in league play. Do you think league play is going to cut into scrim time? Do you think if they change up the rules for league
Yeah, it
play,
depends.
like it'll mainly just all be league play, like teams get on league play and fight for that instead of there actually being scrims and everything?
As a player, I really feel like there's always going to be this scrim element that's going to come in. If you want to play, like, let's say we want to play the best team in a game rather than just play league, we want to play, like, example, like, let's say we want to play Envy, we'll just play Envy. Like depends
Yeah.
how competitive league gets. I think it's to the point where there's only a certain amount of league play you can play. That's
Well, I
gonna make
mean, with the new league, there's going to be that pro division, though,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And there's going to be not that many teams up there or players. So I'm
But then again, you
thinking,
still get matched up with lower leagues. That's the problem.
yeah,
The
that's
fact that I
true.
could be a Masters and play
Yeah,
like
that's true.
flat or gold
Yeah.
players, so you never really know. And the fact that you can play 4 random players that are playing solo is another issue that can make a top team. Like when we first started playing league play, when I was with OpTic, we were like really enjoying it, and then like it took 2 days, we just started playing teams. We were just destroying every team we were playing against. It was like, I mean, it's not that fun to just mollywop teams left and right. So we kind of gave up on it, and then we just scrimmed Ego's team that one night. And that point, like I still feel like if there is something to gain from league play, example like a tournament or something like that, there's definitely going to be a lot of grinding going on it. But I still feel like you'll play like league play for like an hour or two a day, and then you'll want to scrim some team. Like you'll warm up with league play, and then you'll play a team.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys? I kind of wanted to bring up the thought of how, you know, Deserto kind of made their own rule set, and we kind of made ours now. What do you guys think about the Deserto rules and how they banned a lot of things?
Dumb, stupid. They're just so I
They're
pretty much there's been
Just
a chat
completely
going around.
unwilling to change.
There was a chat, so mainly we've been there's a few top North American players on the chat, and they have their top players in there as well. And it was mainly like a league or a rules discussion, like Skype message or Skype chat type thing. And it's like they're just so unwilling to force their community to adapt. So mainly the way the European community hates the fact of score streak. They're disgusted by it. So either they push it down their throat by forcing the play, or they're just not going to go to. And like right now, I feel like the way they were saying it is like nobody would show up to the tournament if we were to make it like the score streak rule or make it like the rules we're playing currently. Like they say nobody would show up to the tournament. But like Europeans have been so fast to like discriminate things in the past without even trying them. And I feel like that's a big problem over there is the fact that no matter when, like even now, you're giving them what they want. At this point, if you next time they change around, like first of all, it's an I-47 tournament. Like there's only been like 30 teams showing up to that event anyway. Why would you not like hinder maybe the chance of bringing that 30 teams down to like maybe a 25? I'm sure the top teams will still show up, and then like then they're like next time around maybe it's going to be EGL. They're going to do that. What if they put score sheet in EGL? You could see like those numbers drastically change because teams haven't been used to it for that amount of time. And it's just I feel like this is a big problem in Europe is like everyone needs to agree that the league play rules have to be the competitive rules.
Yeah.
Like even like there obviously just some changes like Ego's made in this tournament, like the fact that UAV and counter UAV is banned, but that's mostly because of a glitch in the game. That's not really because of their ability, like the in-game abilities of them. It's obviously they're counterable and such, but I'm just saying the closest to league play we are, the easier it's going to be to grow. And if to get a universal rule set, I feel like it's the only way we're going to agree on with the European is to make it league play.
They always like the G11 is a perfect example. They banned that shit so fast, and if you look at our scene, like that shit wasn't even that good. You saw an S&D here and there. It was just an average burst weapon that really like it just didn't need to be banned. There was no reason for it to be banned, and they just didn't even give things a chance. People just need to learn about things and see the pros and cons to them and weigh them out. And like I honestly think we did such a good job at that. And people gave me a lot of hate, but I really did. I read all of my tweets and I took into consideration a lot of things everybody says, and I really did look at things when it was like the first thing that I was really for like, all right, you know, this is something that would be different than league play because I feel like it slowed down the game too much, and it just was it was like a nuisance to the idea of competitive, and that was the Guardian, and that's why we banned that, and that's what people really need to see is that we're not trying to hurt competitive, we're not trying to change the way we've played before, we're just trying to take the game as it is and work with it. Like there's no reason we can make changes slowly, but let's just use our head for them, not just jump to some conclusion of, oh, well, it was like that in the past. Oh man, I got killed by that thing 3 times this game. Get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just people just got to slow down, play the game out, feel things out, and then work with it. We can make changes. We can make adjustments. It doesn't happen the first night. I wasn't really for like doing this all for Frag Cup, but to be honest, like everything worked out great. Like I playing Leverage yesterday, and we played somebody else after that. I don't remember, but everybody I've gotten feedback from has really said that they like the rules how they are right now. Everything plays smoothly. The only thing I've even seen one complain about tweet wise is claymores, and to be honest, like I've never even seen anyone use them.
I know, no one really uses them.
No one uses them at all, and from what people have said, I heard they suck. You can see them; they have a delay when they blow up. They don't kill Flat Jacket. It's basically to me a waste of a spot. Except the only time I could see it being like a real nuisance is in an S&D.
Yeah.
But people like it's just a waste of using your pick 10 if you're gonna waste some using that. They're very easy to see. They got bright red lights coming out of them. That I just listed 2 other things that counter them. That you could hack them and turn them into your own if you really do some crazy shit like that. But like that, and that was the one thing I got tweeted about. Like, oh, you left in Claymores. Like, I played this game for 2 weeks. I've seen like maybe 2 Claymores.
I've never run into a claymore, and I've played this game for about like 14 hours in the past 2 days. So
Yeah, I've seen a couple claymores, but it's really not that much.
I played a lot, and I haven't seen one in a pub or nothing.
Something I haven't seen yet that I'm kind of surprised that a lot of people aren't using are like the sensor grenades. But I guess it's because
I don't think anyone knows what they do.
because I guess it's because UAVs are still relevant or whatever. Did you ban out the sensor grenades for Frag Cup or?
What is a sensor grenade?
I'm pretty sure
it shows a proximity around where you throw it.
It's only when you throw it though. The way it used to be is that like it would fall on the ground and it would keep shocking waves like a UAV. But I think the way it is now, it only shocks once.
So still though, that's freaking
like if you sensor grenade.
Yeah, yeah, essentially.
Ghost probably counters it though. Does it?
I don't know.
Someone said yes. My team uses sensor grenades in S&D. It's OP. That does sound like it could be a problem, especially in S&D. Like, so, but if it only waves out once, like it's pretty hit or miss. It's like if you throw a stun grenade out, like it's gonna tell you if someone's there.
Yeah, pretty much.
When you hit them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still don't know exactly where they are when you hit them with that stun grenade. You still gotta kind of.
You always have a general idea.
Yeah.
Normally you throw them in choke points, and there's only like one area you can hide behind that choke point, and it's pretty obvious they're there. So.
I don't know. I'll have to try them out tonight after this show. See what they're all about.
Somebody said they blackbird somebody. That would be awful. If you get caught on that thing, you come up on like a blackbird, like where you're consistently.
Yeah, Rat says they only work if they're in sight and they only last for about 5 seconds. But 5 seconds is really a long time if you think about it.
In S&D especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're exactly like Recon in Modern Warfare 3 for 5 seconds.
What is somebody keeps saying? Talk about Flat Jacket. Like I just said, Flat Jacket. Is that enough? Like, what do you want to know?
Yo, I'm not freaking showing my legs, dude. You guys are creep. Rat, you're a creep, dude. Honestly.
Yo, team show legs.
I don't know what that is.
Crazy about it? Who's somebody just banned him? He was in here the call last week. What was he going crazy about?
Bandit's just been hating the entire time, so he's sit in the corner and relax for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean you're still gonna play it, bro.
I don't think he is because he's European, so I think he's European.
That's right. Yeah, he is.
Why does Flat Jacket not count Hunter Killer? I don't know. That was one thing I wasn't for. I thought the Hunter Killers added kind of a rant.
Black Jacket does counter Hunter. What are you talking about? I've been hit by numerous of those things with Black Jacket and I haven't died.
Really?
Is it just me then? Because I get hit and I don't die.
Straight on?
Yeah, and I've lived.
I have Flat Jacket on a lot, and I don't live from them. It's only when like you still like. So mainly how it works is the fact that a Hunter Killer falls on you when you're moving around. Like if it falls right on you, you die from it no matter what. It's just like a grenade. If it sticks you, you'll die no matter what. So I mean, then Hunter Killers are pretty precise most of the time. So maybe pretty sure you die from it pretty much 90% of the time, if not more.
Not me, bro. I'm just special.
Yes, you're special.
Pick me up, bro. Frag Cup 4, we win for sure. I don't die from 100 drones.
Yo, Team 6M, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, team 6 minutes. Let's go. We're in here now.
I kind of wanted to jump back and talk to you for a second here, Ray. Now, I know you getting dropped had a lot to do with your where you're living now and everything. Do you have plans on moving to a new area or whatever, just so you don't have to deal with this in the future?
Yeah, I actually spoke to a few people about it, and so mainly, obviously, I made it aware of my team that I was going to move. I was going to do what the necessary to be able to compete in the future tournaments. Obviously, at that point, I wasn't like, this happened once, and I wouldn't let it happen again. Obviously, so I've actually spoken to a few people. Actually, I'm not going to really say it out loud at this point. Obviously, because nothing's 100% sure yet. It's set in stone, but I have two pretty much good opportunities at this point to move and have an affordable living situation. Obviously, all I need to do at this point is figure out the certain because I need certain documents to be able to live on the state side. Um, I might need support from an organization to do so, just because you need reasoning to live on the state side as a Canadian, but I don't need like an actual visa or something. So at this point, it's just about getting the correct documents, filling them out, and showing them at the border, and then I'm pretty good at that point. So
So you are looking forward to
I'm very
possibly moving to the U.S. then,
yeah.
just not out of the Quebec area.
No, at this point, I would definitely just get on the state side. Would be
Shit,
especially at
man,
this point.
you do not need documents to live in the United States, okay?
At this point,
Right,
very,
dude? You know how many illegal idiots we got here?
yeah, no.
More of them
You
than
know,
legal
I
ones.
want to say something that pertains to gaming, but I'm not going to bring up that
No.
right now.
You forgot your passport, you idiot. I got a sleeping Canadian on my couch right now. He's been with me for like 20 days. I don't know. Maybe we can make a trade, Rambo, but
But it's pretty much the law is you're allowed to be on the state side for 6 months a year as a tourist. So if I go to the states, let's say for 6 months, I could live there for 6 months, but I wouldn't be at that point. I don't think I'd be able to be considered a resident since I'm not really
No, you'd
on
be a
legal terms.
tourist.
I'm considered a tourist. So for me to be considered an actual resident of wherever I would live, I would need a certain document to do so. Since I'd be under the American tax at that point. So yeah.
All right, I just kind of want to bring that up and kind of talk with you a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get that all figured out, and we'll have some more information on it here soon. Then.
Yes, sir.
So what's the schedule for Frag Cup this weekend? Like what time do you think it's gonna end at night? Stuff like that. What time does it start? Like 2, like the standard like 3, like 3
some reason
Eastern or
it
something
looks like
that?
mine says it starts at 4, but it should start at 3
Yeah,
on
that's what it
both
normally is.
days.
Yeah, 3 on both days. Okay, that's what I figured.
And I don't see it running that long. If we hit 1,024 teams in each bracket, which hopefully we get kind of close to, they're looking probably about playing 5 or 6 rounds on the day, which should only take about like I don't know 6 to 7 hours tops. And some people are like, "That's not long." Well, like a normal tournament with 512 teams I've seen take 10 to 12 hours. If usually about 10 hours on a normal Saturday. So it should be interesting, and I'm really looking forward to getting into that top 32. I'm going to do everything I can to work with the teams that get there and to work with Machinima so that we actually can put on a great show for the final 32 teams. I'm talking about like actually putting it out there and setting it up so everybody knows who every player is on each team, and we can help brand those newer teams and the old teams as much as possible during that final 32.
Are you streaming this weekend?
This weekend, I'm pretty sure Rambo is going to stream on the Icons YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, where's it gonna be at? What's the link? Because I know a lot of people will be wondering that.
It'll be on youtube.com/360icons, and I promise you, when it goes live, it will blow your Twitter feed up because every single person who's participating better be tweeting that shit out, or they're not my friend anymore.
Here's something
Well,
I have
I'm
a
not
question for.
participating, so I'm not gonna tweet it out.
Speaking of streaming to YouTube, have any of you guys seen anybody streaming to YouTube from the in-game features yet? Because I haven't.
Yeah, I have. I've seen a
I've
few.
seen people try, but I heard that the quality is just eh.
The
Like,
quality is not that bad, actually.
it's 60p, but like
Yeah.
it's not awful, but it's
Yeah.
not like crystal clear, but it's watchable. I know you have to have at least 10 viewers for your stream to start up. I know you can only stream league play. I did it like once. It was pretty. I just don't like that. A chat is everything, man. There's
Yeah.
chat so much, and there's no chat when you do that. So that's kind of a letdown. You try and get to 10 viewers, you get to your 10 viewers, you can't even talk to them. So like they really must want to watch you do something special. You can't even interact with them. But the quality is good, and I just think it's something that can definitely be improved on. But it's there, and I'm sure it'll make things better somehow, some way. I know that YouTube in general, I can't badmouth them at all. Without them, there's no Frat Cup, right? So
Yeah.
they're definitely looking to step up um their that platform to make it more user friendly. Which
I don't know.
anybody
I've been hearing that for a long time, but I haven't yet to see
so have I. But
it.
But yeah, I've seen some things that look awesome. The Red Bull thing was the Red Bull live jump that was on YouTube and it did
Yeah.
awesome. I thought that what was really cool about that is they actually took the page and like it was built for that event and you could see like all these different gadget meters that they had on the guy's suit that were live right there on the YouTube page. I thought that was awesome and
Yeah,
it
we
was
used to get
also
heart rate monitors on the players and
yeah.
Yo, you know how badass that would be, dude? Oh man, just like in a search game or something, when it's getting down to like the final seconds, and you see that heartbeat jumping, it's
Oh,
jumping, it's
that
going
shit would
up.
drive me crazy.
I think we're onto something here, guys. I'm just saying.
It's not a bad idea at all. It does because anyone who's played in a big tournament and played in a search before, like not anybody, because I'm sure some people got that ice in their vein, but I've been nervous a bunch of times. Like,
Even
I,
if you got the ice in your veins, your heart, you can still feel that heart pounding. You might have ice in your veins, but your shit's still pounding. I don't want to hear that crap.
yeah, not for me. I was just saying, I'm sure some people are out there like, not me. I never get nervous. I get nervous for sure. Like,
Everybody's
Rambo never gets
spamming the chat.
nervous.
Everybody's spamming the chat, Ray. What's your dream team, dude? They want to
That's
know.
a tough question after what happened.
right? That's
I've
what I
always,
was about to
I've
say.
always said my team was always my dream team, but like a dream team of mine wouldn't screw me over like that. So I don't know.
Damn.
At this point, it's pretty difficult answer to be honest. I don't know what a dream team is anymore.
Oh
Right.
man, dude,
I'm
OpTic broke
broken-hearted
your
right now.
dreams.
Jeez.
Rambo has no more dreams or hopes because of
I
OpTic.
just want to give you a hug right now, Ray. You sound so sad when you said that.
I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's like
Everyone's
there was
sending Rambo an e-hug on
there's so
Twitter
much
right
about
now.
that team that was just functioning and just everything was always falling into place. We were always making plays. We were always just going in hard on everything, and now it's just like it's done. So I mean, I don't know. When you ask me that question now, it's like it's too fresh. The wound is too fresh for me to answer that correctly. I was
Yo,
saying
look,
hugs.
look at all the e-hugs going out to you right now. Yo, that's one thing I did see when all this went down and everything. Dude, the community, like, it was very surprising. Like, the outcry of the people that were on your side for it and everything. And,
I mean,
there still are.
it just seemed like I mean I don't want to like make him put him at fault for that decision they made, but there's just no logic to that decision as far as like a reasoning behind it. Like their sole reasoning was Frack Up 4, and I'm not even debating that Frack Up 4 is not a big tournament by any means. It's a Machinima Rant tournament. OpTic Gaming is a big YouTube channel, and it's like I'm sure winning that tournament will have some sort of plus for like Hector and the channel itself, since obviously Machinima is like their OpTic Gaming is an organization ran by Machinima. Well, not ran by Machinima, but like they're partnered with Machinima. So
Work really close with them, yeah.
yeah. At this point, so like even OpTic members work at Machinima. So like it's not even like the point like of how the tournament the involvement of that tournament had for the team and the players, but it's just everything we've worked for in the past year is just pretty much all that was just thrown away for a single tournament. In my eyes, and I'm pretty sure for most people, this just seems like just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just I was really surprised by the decision. That's not like whenever I first heard of it, I was actually really hurt. Like it was actually like a possible. They were actually thinking about making that decision. Like it was like I think it was like 5 days. Whenever they were making plans, whenever Hex was trying to make plans for it, like it was the actual like that decision. The possibility of that decision being made was brought up to me. The fact that they would probably try and somebody get someone to sketch, and at that point, if they did get someone to sketch on the top player, they obviously that player wouldn't stick for just one tournament. That's obviously like a logical like thing to say. I mean, there's no point who in their right mind would just sketch on a team for one tournament. So, but it's just I don't know.
There's quite a few people out there that do that. Actually, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, for one tournament, why would you give up a team that like you wouldn't have a team afterwards? Why would
I
you
don't
do
know,
that?
just freaking watch. Did you not see what happened during Black Ops 1?
I mean, there are a lot. I kind of agree with you there, though. There are a lot of people that might, sketch on a team just for the money aspect. Hey, if I can go win some money and then I don't have to worry about it
Yeah.
again.
I got you. But anyways, they like the way they felt about it was the fact that if they did to get a player to sketch and then they sketch on him, they told him they would even like let's say they would for example, let's say that the idea from the get go was to pick up Nate Shot for one tournament and they would tell them and then they would win the tournament. What would happen after? Like you just
Yeah.
won the tournament and then you're getting rid of the player for him and then there's also the other side of it. Like let's say they did get the player and they told him they was going to stay. But for example, they don't do well this tournament, and then they ask me back on the team. Like, well, that wouldn't look good either way. Like as well, it wouldn't look good at all. So, it was like obviously they were in a tough position at that point. But I don't know. It's just to me, it was like the fact that we had a 4-player team that had proven in the past that there was no point in changing teammates. We've all proven to each other that we were capable players of helping a team win. Since obviously last year we pretty much like cleaned up, and it just after that like it's a brand new game and we're just all trying to learn and just then this happens and it's just I don't know. I mean I'm lost for words like you can see right now. I just don't even know what to say about it. There's really nothing like it was the one team that I've had that I really felt like there was not going to be any sketching or not going to be any moving and we were like even like someone was saying at the start of this conversation there was like the point was made that the team was preaching how good teamwork was and how chemistry worked and like that was pretty much a talk, and I mean, at this point, it's just
All
I
out the
don't know.
window now.
This guy in here, OpTic _ Red Bull, he's actually making good comments. He says, so if OpTic ends up just totally, this like Fred Cup is a bust with Nade Shot, and they try to like, they attempt to come at you after Fred Cup 4, would you go back with them?
That's a really difficult question to answer, to be honest. I mean, it's at this point, I'm still frustrated. So, I mean, obviously, if you ask me right now, I'd be more than frustrated about it. So, I mean, my opinion about it might change. I mean, I think it comes to the point where I wouldn't hinder my own career success to over a hard-headed decision. Like, if I said no to a top team like that, it'd be mostly like, obviously, it's kind of like lame what happened, and obviously there would be a lot of things that would have to be hashed out before that kind of decision was made. But I honestly don't see that happening. I think they'll do fine with Nate Shot. If not, I don't know if they'll win, but obviously I'm sure that they'll be able to pan out and figure things out. Even though they've having a hard time in scrims and such, but all these players on that team are like capable players of doing well. So I'm sure it'll be fine. And I don't think that situation would happen. If it did happen, it would be later in the future, not right away after that tournament.
And I want to say, like, everybody thinking it's just for this Red Bull sponsorship or whatever they're saying. Come on, guys. I don't think it'd be even close to that reason why.
I honestly don't see. I don't even think Nate is like actually sponsored by Red Bull yet. So.
Yeah, I think that maybe he gets some product from him, but he's not like a technical sponsor. But you can get product from anybody. It doesn't make you sponsored by him.
Yeah.
Yep. I get product from Budweiser every now and again. I guess I'm sponsored by Anheuser. Let's go.
There you go.
Right?
I'm making a team.
I just bought Sour Patch watermelons. Isn't that I should be sponsored by them?
Yeah.
Bought them. They didn't give them to you.
Yeah, true. No, Paul, you're missing the point of being sponsored. You're free stuff.
Paul.
Yeah,
I really like Sour Patch.
All I'm saying is Red Baron sent me a coupon for a free pizza. Does that mean I'm sponsored by them now?
Hey, what happened to that Red Baron stuff?
Oh wait, yeah.
Like, Red
Aren't there
Baron
people
was
sponsored by Red Baron?
Yeah, Red Baron. No,
Red Baron was
it
an 8-week involvement.
It was
the
just 8
contract
weeks,
that
that was
everyone
it.
had was 8 weeks.
Okay.
It was just more of like a get like start our product promotion, get everyone involved, and get people to know our product.
Rambo was sponsored by Red Baron.
What's up?
You were sponsored by Red
Yeah, yeah.
Baron.
That's what I'm saying. It was an 8 week thing. It wasn't. I don't
Speaking of
think it was.
which,
Yeah,
are you
'cause I know a
still are
lot
you
of people
still
wonder.
with Nos or whatever? So you still have the Twitter
Yeah.
picture up there and
So
everything.
I'm still with NOS until I believe the contract ends in early February. So whenever that ends, I'm not sure if they're going to decide to re-sign. I think that's important to note is the fact that when with NOS, it's NOS Canada, and it's not like there's different. I guess there's NOS Canada, and NOS America. So
Okay.
obviously their type of I don't know if it worked well for them or not. If they enjoyed the stuff I did for them, obviously like pretty much the most of my uh, the contract pretty much was included was obviously the photo shoot and the promotion, the get go promotion to my like the paper with the promotion on it, like saying the contest. There's pretty much a contest to say it shortly. The winner got to. There was 3 winners to that contest. They got to choose either to go spend a weekend at a drift racing weekend with a longboarder or the weekend at a gaming event. This one, the gaming event was the PAX West, PAX Prime this year. And I pretty much spent like a day and a half with the winner. We pretty much just chilled out and we got to play. Like they set up a gaming session for like 2 hours in the movie
You
theater, which was pretty
gotta
awesome.
teach him how to frag like a pro, dude.
Yeah, but I mean that like what's kind of like annoying about those competitions, like normally the winners aren't really like actual like gamers. So, but
Yeah.
the person that actually won was